Good morning, everybody. Good evening. Good night. Good afternoon. One of the two or three. Anyway, we're here at Sandspit, obviously, CYZP. But this is no regular Sandspit, guys. This isn't with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This is not stock scenery, guys. This is Mazermart from FlightSim.to. He redid this whole airport and a bunch of custom models as well. So we're going to have a look around. We're going to see what's going on. Welcome to SundayFunFlight. Alright, so this is Sandspit Airport by Mazermart, and it's a beauty. There's a lot to do. We're going to do a little circuit also in the DA40, and that is the improvement mod by mrtommymxr, also FlightSim.to. Alright guys, before I get to anything, jump in with price BTC. Price BTC at this very second, guys. And remember, price doesn't matter. Price isn't the matter. The matter is one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. Price 24,721 Americano. 33079er Canadiano. Long-term stacking, guys. Long time preference. Generational stacking. Alright, emergencies. Bitcoin will be there. Alright, let's take a fantastic look at this beautiful airport by Mazermart, or Mazermart if I'm saying it wrong. I grew up not here, but close by over on the mainland. Flown out here lots in different flight simulators, from P3D to X-Plane to everything else, from Prince Rupert. But yeah, let's have a look. This is awesome. So obviously the terminal's been changed. Parking lot, bunch of things. You can see a ship in the background there. He's got helipads here everywhere. Awesome markings all over the place. Lights. Look at the lights on the helipad. That is just hangars nice and open. He's even got a beacon light there, it looks like. VIH helicopters. Alright, look at this. And you could pretty much go right inside this model and have a seat. Look at that. Isn't that something? Look at the hangar door. It's closing. Let's get out before it closes. Alright. That is cool. This guy did an awesome job. Haven't heard of him till I googled the scenery. Or no, the scenery. Use a scenery map on FlightSim.to and seen this airport up there. So really appreciate all the work. He did the parking lot as well. And the parking lots are never perfect. As you can see, cars are driving all over the place. Big deal. Look at the lights here. Awesome work, awesome job. Terminal building. Let's come around to the front here, or the back, depending on what it's even got a picture in there, and as you move, it doesn't move like it's static, it moves like you're just outside of there. Awesome job. And the power poles along here with the power lines. That's a cool feature. Airport beacon, and then more hangars over here, or is the fire area? Not quite sure, but definitely added on. None of this was in stock. Yeah, just superb job up here. Best Sandspit I've ever seen in any simulator. Looks like he's redid the runway as well. I briefly jumped in and had a look at the stock airport, and the changes are night and day. I mean, doesn't even compare. If you fly in and out of here, suggested. Alright, so why don't we go take a little trip up in the DA40 by Mr. Tommy. He updated it in, it was about 5 months ago. Not 100% sure. But he also does the DA62, so if you're into those two planes, definitely the best improvement mods I've seen. Still, the doors don't open. It's nothing like the Bagaloo planes, but definitely way better than the stock. Mr. Tommy does a great job. Mr. Tommy MXR, is it? MXR, yeah. Okay, so here's the DA40. See, it's just a small plane, all FADEC. fairly simple to fly, easy to jump on in and rip around, do a quick circuit, and come back. Alright, let's get on in. We'll just change the camera view. It's gonna be a quick startup, nothing, not gonna follow too many procedures or anything here, guys, so. But I'm excited I get to use my thrust master. Don't get to use it too much. Usually using my alpha yoke, so anyways, just make sure we got something checked here with the controls. Okay, make sure she's still working. That is, that's a good sign. Okay, so how do we get the DA40 on here? Oh, and we're also running FSLTL. I got game capture on. Yes, I do. For the life of me, I can't remember. Let's just go starting engines. Let's get it going. We could also do the quick start, but I'm just not a quick start kind of guy. Master on. Oh yeah, it's protected. Right. Somewhere we're missing power. Electrical master, this one. Oh, that makes sense. I think it's just a matter of making sure your fuel is on. Which is right. And at 62, it's okay, normal. Emergency, normal. Yeah, it's just FADEC, just one throttle there, so. There she goes. I'd say it's about as simple as starting up a an electric car. If anyone drives electric cars here. How come I don't have? There's my avionics. I'm gonna go to 122.8. I don't really know what the frequencies are here. Maybe I'll have to go on okay, 114.10 for the VOR or the ILS? VOR. Stock air traffic, since I do have FSLTL running. 122.9er. 22.9.
Charlie Yankee Zulu Papa, Traffic Diamond, Bravo Tango Charlie Sierra India Mike Echo Romeo, is taxiing to runway tree 1.
We're just early morning here, guys, if you're wondering on the time. Okay, let's have a look at our diamond from the outside. It's a beautiful little airplane. Hop back in. Okay. Let's pop the brake off and get taxi. Yeah, great job on this airport by Mazermart. Flightsim.to, link will be in the description, guys. So download it, and if you really like it, suggest leaving a tip. It'll taxi straight out to 31. No regard for anything. It's just a fun flight. Haven't flown the Diamond in a long time. It's quite exciting. Use the Thrustmaster instead of the Alpha Yoke. Put our landing lights on, take the taxis off. We're on the runway now. So. course, however. Mazermart, if you're watching, awesome job on the airport. I'll be recommending it. Yeah, the DA-40 and the DA-62, simple planes to fly, guys, if you want to jump right in. Done lots of videos with the 62, a few with the 40. I recommend getting a stick if you have a yoke, just makes the realism that much more. You're here at 3-1, set our... And right out of the Skyvector it says 305, so 304, 305. Get our heading and we'll do a, let's do a left-hander. I got flight plan go here. And for the precautions it says special VFR traffic advisory procedures apply outside of MF zones, see section C, areas with disclosure caution. So it doesn't really give you anything to do with traffic procedures, but we'll do a left-hander and go over top of the beautiful scenery here. Okay. Announce we're taking off.
Charlie Yankee Zulu Papa, Traffic Diamond, Bravo Tango Charlie Sierra India Mike Echo Romeo, taking off runway 1 tree left touch and go.
There's our 1 tree left. Alright. Power up here, guys. And I've configured it to just one, just myself on board, so it's not heavy at all, and we're moving to the left side of the runway there. The wind. Trying to keep her aligned. Whoa. Okay, we didn't use any flaps on that takeoff. And the DA-40 doesn't have any gear, so not gonna worry about that. And it's just a gust check, guys. It's gas, undercarriage, tap the brakes, and switches. Didn't use flaps, so we don't gotta bring them up. They do want you to take off with your pumps. I don't think we had them on, but if you did, we'd turn them off right now. That was just hit B. Figure altimeter we should have did. We're already in a stall. Add a little more power. Love the fun flights. Get up to 1,000 feet and make a left turn here. Whew, gauge refreshing is looks terrible there. Alright, make our little left turn. Try to keep level with the horizon. It's our base turn here, or crosswind. Can look out, we can see Sandspit down there. Mazermart scenery. Going a bit too fast here. Halliford Bay Seaplane Base. Awesome, awesome. Oh yeah, and I always forget that the trim is on the stick here. Kinda like that. Okay, we can come around for our downwind. Bit high, but that's alright. It's Sunday fun flight. 20-degree turn and lock her right in and line up. Won't get to see too much of the scenery. I do have the real world weather on. Wasn't sure what it would be like over here, but it's decent enough for a circuit, so can do that. And again, this is Mr. Tommy Tommy MXR version of the DA-40, so if anyone's interested, flightsum.to. And then Mazermart scenery of Sandspit just awesome. Awesome scenery. Yeah, these diamond aircraft are just awesome to jump in and fly. You don't need too much in a flight sim knowing how to fly, but a little bit anyway. Every bit helps. And they're turbo diesel, so they take Jet A. I just like them because I get to use my Thrustmaster. It's a T16000, the orange one. You guys check my shorts. I have a video of my cockpit setup. Want to check that out? I guess we should let air traffic know we're coming back.
Charlie Yankee Zulu Papa, traffic diamond, Bravo Tango Charlie Sierra India Mike Echo Romeo, 2 miles south, 900 feet inbound touch, and go left traffic runway 1 tree.
Oh yeah, but we're not touch and go, so we're just gonna come on down and land and then call this one. So let's get to our base here. It's gonna be a tight base. Go. And what, 600 feet on final. So now we're on final.
Charlie Yankee Zulu Papa, traffic diamond, Bravo Tango Charlie Sierra India Mike Echo Romeo, is on final runway 1 tree touch and go left traffic. 500.
Overshot that final a little bit. Worried more about the air traffic than anything. Okay, make sure our landing lights are on, do a gust check, gas looks good, undercarriage we can tap the brakes, and switches, we got 10 degrees of flaps, and we'll go landing flaps. I think it's like takeoff and landing in these planes, and that's just the 2 settings. Fun to fly though, and fairly simple. Just jump on in and take her for a rip. Basically with the diamonds. We're 2 and 2 on the PAPI. You're just joining me, it's Mazermart Scenery from FlightSim.to and mrtommymxr's version of the DA40. Let's see how well this landing goes. Tell it's a little choppy out here. I am using real world weather and we are coming into land at Sandspit Airport, runway 31. Oh, try and round out there a little bit anyway. Okay, bring those flaps up. Try and maintain the center of the runway. Don't know how well that'll work, but much better landing than my last video with the glider field with Cessna 172. Let me go ahead, turn on the taxi lights, turn off the landing lights.
Charlie Yankee Zulu Papa, traffic diamond, Bravo Tango Charlie Sierra India Mike Echo Romeo, is clear of the runway.
Alright guys, that'll be that. Check out this airport by Mazermart. This is Sandspit CYZP up in British Columbia on the Queen Charlotte Islands. And this is the Diamond DA40 by mrtommymxr, the improvement mod. Comes with Flight Simulator, but he has an awesome improvement mod here. Really recommend checking her out. Okay, we'll shut our Diamond down here. And parking brake set, power lever max for 1 minute. We'll just ignore that. SundayFunFlight. Okay, we can arm, master off. It's wired to my switches and I got it set for Cessna, so ignition off. There we go, strobe off. Okay, so how do we turn it off like this? I can't remember how to fly the diamonds, guys, but fun flights are always fun. Thanks for joining me for this one, and we will catch you guys on the next one. And again, scenery by Mazermart, Flightsim.to, Sandspit Airport, CYZP, Charlie Yankee Zulu Papa. Does an awesome job here, and the DA40 improvement mod by mrtommymxr, Flightsim.to. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Remember, stack 'em sats, and catch you on the next one.